Welcome everybody to Viola World, bringing you all the latest news on Fiorentina directly from the Rocco B. Commisso Viola Park. It is the time to be festive, and no better way to do it than with a Fiorentina Christmas jumper, which I'm gladly wearing myself. It's starting to be cold, so this is nice and warm. It was cold at the Stadio Olimpico last night, but in the end it was a pretty intense match with Fiorentina drawing at Roma. Plenty of things happened. Let's have a look immediately at the highlights with the Viola snatching a point at the Stadio Olimpico. Roma with a very, very good start. It's Dybala finding Lukaku and the Giallorossi going in front straight away. But Fiorentina do really well in reacting a big chance for Mbalanzola. Rui Patricio with a save. A lot of things happen in this game, and it's very early on here. Cristiano Biraghi with a free kick. The ball goes wide, but Fiorentina keep on attacking, roughly 60-70% ball possession at times for the Viola. Here's Kwame with a header over the bar. Against a Roma side that beat Fiorentina in the previous 2 seasons at home, the Viola created many chances here, an opportunity for Jack Bonaventura. His shot is saved by Rui Patricio yet again, but the Viola keep on attacking. Second half, and it's Ikone finding the Roma goalkeeper once more. Again, Jack Bonaventura always at the center of Fiorentina's attacks. His shot goes off the bar. An unlucky spell for the Viola. Lovely left-footed curler by Jack Bonaventura. Then things start happening and getting intense with a red card for a second yellow shown by the referee to Roma's Zalewski. And just a moment later, Martinez Quarta with his 3rd goal of the season makes it 1-1 Fiorentina with the advantage of being 11 men against 10 men and then equalizing. A lovely goal, a lovely header by Martinez Quarta. The Viola keep on attacking now. Nico Gonzalez, who came on as a substitute, finds Rui Patricio's save. Roma go down to 9 men for this big foul by Romelu Lukaku. And then Fiorentina completely in control for the last 10 minutes, but a very difficult game. Roma hold on, defend well, and in the end, it's 1-1 at the Stadio Olimpico. A point that brings Fiorentina up to 24. The Viola, who now have the chance to really try and go for those European spots. Vincenzo Italiano said that, why not? Why not dream big? And let's go and listen to what the Fiorentina coach had to say after the game against Roma.
No, io vedo tantissime cose positive. Ma davvero tantissime. Reagire a questo approccio.
I see plenty of positives, plenty of positives. Reacting to that start by Roma wasn't easy. You know, we could have conceded a second, but we did well to keep our head in the game. We did well in the second half to take the game to them, to play our football. We created the chances to equalize, and we did it. And then we created the opportunities to win as well. We should have been perhaps more patient at times, making the right choices, and could have scored a second. But after 2 years losing at Roma and also going down to 10 men, this time it was the other way around, we end the game with our head held high. We had a great performance. We showed character, personality. We played like a true top team. I'm happy with what the team did, and you know, let's not forget we're playing every 3 days. We play many games, and it's not easy to do this well against Roma. Everything is positive, what we saw from the players. These were the words by Vincenzo Italiano from the Stadio Olimpico. Vincenzo Italiano, who of course, you know, was happy with the result, with Fiorentina snatching a point at Roma after a very weird game. Fiorentina going down, and then, as we saw, scoring the equalizer, and then even having 11 men against 9, but unable to score a second. But the positives remain for Mr. Vincenzo Italiano, and of course positives also for captain Cristiano Biraghi, who we interviewed after the game.
Diciamo un po' uguale, dai, sono due sensazioni un po' contrastanti.
We say I have the same feeling as the coach and director Daniele Pradè, with a bittersweet feeling after this game. Pride, but also the bitterness of the result in the end, because we had chances. It was a good game on a difficult pitch against a strong side. We did well, but we have a bitter feeling because we could have potentially won. Was this the game you expected tonight? After all the things that happened? Well, I was thinking earlier, when will we have a chance to be 11 men against 9 in Rome? When will it happen again? So we are a bit disappointed, but we need to keep the positives from this game. We need to get rid of the negatives and look ahead at the next game.
I tifosi stasera sono stati fantastici,
naturalmente. What about the fans? They were fantastic, the home fans for Roma, but also the away end for Fiorentina.
Adesso deve affrontare al Franchi.
We know what the fans can give us, especially the Curva Fiesole, who are always with us. I've been here in the tough times too, and they've always been behind the team. They've always been with us. So I want to thank them once again. We want to thank the fans with wins. Every week, of course, we try, but not always we manage to do that. But I want to thank them regardless. That was Cristiano Biraghi after the game at Roma. Before that match, Fiorentina played the midweek game in the round of 16 of the Coppa Italia against Parma. So a lot of things happened, like we saw at Roma, but a lot of things happened against Parma at the Stadio Artemio Franchi as well. Let's have a look at the highlights with Fiorentina. Spoiler, booking a place for the next round in the Coppa Italia, but it wasn't an easy game to get to that point because Parma, despite being in Serie B, top of the table, of course, showed their strengths. Fiorentina had a very good opportunity early on with Mbalanzola, cleared off the line. Parma, who created plenty of opportunities, and they eventually managed to break the deadlock. Here, a bit of luck for Fiorentina initially, but then Bernabé with a great strike to make it 1-0 for the visitors. Visitors who had a storming attack during the first half, and Boni scoring a second just 2 minutes after the opener. And at that point, it seemed like could really go Parma's way. But of course, Fiorentina had a lot still to say and to go for. Coppa Italia that saw the Viola make it all the way to the final last season and to the semi-final the season before. So competition in which, since Italiano has taken over, the Viola have been doing well, but against Parma it wasn't too easy until the second half. Then Mbalanzola scoring a wonder goal to make it 2-1 and putting Fiorentina back in the tie with a truly magnificent finish. Brought it down with his chest, and then boom, top corner, 2-1 with around 10 minutes left. And then just moments before the final whistle, the 90th minute, a clear handball with the VAR review. Penalty for the Viola. Riccardo Sottil makes no mistake from the spot. 2-2. The Parma keeper getting a touch on that, but Sottil then going to celebrate a vital goal, showing all the character and the reaction by Fiorentina, who go 2-2 down, but then managed to take it all the way to extra time and then penalties. For the first time since 2008, Fiorentina and an official competition game in penalties. Biraghi scoring the first one, and then a show by Oliver Christensen, who concedes a goal, but then gets into the opponent's head eventually. Kwame, again making no mistake from the spot. A good night for Oliver Christensen, who made some fantastic saves during the game. Milenkovic with a perfect penalty. The celebration for Milenkovic. Kamara goes from the spot. Christensen can celebrate. So can Beltran, who scores the last penalty and takes Fiorentina to the quarterfinals of the Coppa Italia. What a week for the Viola. 120 minutes in the Coppa Italia, going 2-0 down and then reacting and taking it to extra time and winning on penalties, like we said, the first time since 2008 that Fiorentina ended the game on penalties. And then just 4 days later at Roma, snatching a point after going down again against one of the best sides in Serie A, Roma. So a positive week for the Viola, made even better by the win in the Primavera, in the Under-19s League, with Fiorentina Primavera winning 4-1 at Sampdoria. A very, very important win for Galloppa's players. Let's have a look at the highlights. Before that, it's goodbye from me. The goals from Caprini, Biaggetti and Rubino for the Primavera, who won 4-1 away at Sampdoria.